Welcome. Maybe the best day and doors. It should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Booker. Here's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Butler against Bridges. Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Here's Lowry, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker looking around. It's Crowder on the wing. Robinson against Booker. Ball outside. Crowder from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside for Lowry. Good on the triple.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
And you look at Lowry's numbers. Remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
No good from Booker.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Fires from deep. Bridges misses. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And again, Miami with the triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Ball outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Here's Butler. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Ball goes in, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Chris Paul. Back to Lowry. 18 feet out. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ball against Lowry. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And it's Miami's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Outside Robinson, and stolen by Booker. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. And the wide open shot from Crowder. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Butler. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Paul against Lowry. Lets it go from 11 and stolen by Ayton. Back to Booker. Over Robinson, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry finds Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Driving inside.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, think back to one of the biggest surprises in the 2020 bubble in Orlando. Jimmy Butler leads the Heat all the way to the finals and almost forces a Game 7.
Paul surveying the floor. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Butler. Butler on the wing. No good on the shot, and Phoenix will come the other way. Booker in the corner. Back to Bridges. It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Tucker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Lowry up top, defended by Paul. Butler against Paul. Butler dishes to Lowry. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game, important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Butler. From the arc, trying to get open is Robinson. They grab their own miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either. Suns trail by 4. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. Booker outside. Teardrop shot, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throw. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bridges misses. And so Lowry will bring it up with the Heat. Butler passes to Tucker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. It's all knotted up.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Lowry against Paul. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Butler finds Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. And that one's good by Butler. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler. Play in the paint. Yes, sir.
Ball against Lowry. For 3, Booker. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Bridges kicks to Booker. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Robinson misses. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
23.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, Victor Oladipo is out there with Martin. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Vincent. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it'd be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Payne. Pass to Johnson. Stolen. In transition, here comes Miami. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Takes it inside. Johnson. And McGee kicks to Payne. The 3. Shot clock at 5. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Martin. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, high effort play by Hero, running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To halt the run, and it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
There's Hero with the three. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The Heat leading by 11. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
McGee is screen on Martin. Johnson, the pass to Craig. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Suns trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Payne looking around. Passes to Craig. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Scores off the crossover.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Hero from long range. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Craig with it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside. Picked him clean. There's Hero with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the lob to Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hero with it. Now guarded by Payne. Now Hero. Defense right on him. Fires for three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Payne. Here's McGee. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Payne kicks to Shamet. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Hero on the wing. This one for three. Here's Martin. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on,
and there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Heat leading by 11. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges against Butler. Shoots over Bridges. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Bridges misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Shoots over Crowder. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Heat lead by 12. Bridges against Robinson. Ayton a screen on Robinson. Oh, Ayton in position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Now the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Clock at 4. Ayton against Adebayo. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. A 12-point game. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Lowry. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Over Paul. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Butler against Bridges. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. A second chance effort. Kept alive. Adebayo passes to Butler.
2 minutes
Here's
remaining
Lowry.
in the game.
Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Assist from.
That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Over Paul. That one off the back iron and out. Suns trail by 11. Bridges dishes to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Robinson against Booker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
The Heat leading by 8. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. And that one's on target from the wing.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Butler.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And here is Butler. Pass to Lowry. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside Butler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
Paul outside. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Miami winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. Second chance shot. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside Paul. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell against Paul. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Up ahead. Hayden finds Paul. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Paul with another miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Booker, good.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Puts up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Booker pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Shot from the wing. And it's Phoenix with another.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, it's tough to deal with the quickness of Mike Conley. I wouldn't want to do it.
And Conley drops them both. Here's Paul. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Booker.
Dropping foul called on Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton passes to Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Bogdanovic from long range. Counted from distance.
Bogdanovic is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Conley passes to Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The drive by Paul. No luck on that one. Conley with some nice D.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Booker for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Conley passes to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. They're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Conley against Paul.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
Booker for three, on target from range. Booker's gotten his third basket of the night.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been...
Your chance dancers. All right, look who's coming up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. The 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Conley against Paul. Now Booker. Now here's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Good on the bucket. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Conley against Paul. And that one's good from Conley.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the 2nd period.
Outside Paul. Left side Booker. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Mitchell. There's the drive, and there's the rejection.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Here's Conley following the score by Phoenix. Outside Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he gets it back. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout. It's Team Shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Dance your chance dancers.
58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Up and over Conley. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Paul to the middle. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the Jazz pushing it up now. 3-pointer O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Pass to Ayton. Paul with it. He gets it off. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Suns, 21.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Daniel House. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Pascal in at power forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Alexander-Walker. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
To the paint. Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Clarkson. Launches it. Here's Alexander Walker. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Utah on D. Right side Payne. Pass to McGee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And both free throws good for McGee. Utah leading. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Pascal. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Goes back up. Here's McGee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul. shooting for Phoenix.
And he can't hit the second. And for the Jazz, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Clarkson for three. Gets the three to fall. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Left side Payne. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pulls up, high post. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pascal can't hit. The Suns trailing. Outside Payne, driving to the basket. The rebound by the Jazz.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's House. Sends it home from three-point land. House has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Shamet on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Craig. Pass to Shamet. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And Utah will come the other way. From outside the arc. The shot comes out.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Payne. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Back to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Craig. And the Suns miss again.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
From deep three-point range. From deep. The shot that time not on target.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
It's good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Drills it from deep. And the Jazz lead by 16.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. The Jazz shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. The rebound by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Stolen by Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Mitchell. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Pass to Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Mitchell against Booker. From behind the arc. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for years to come.
Paul passes to Bridges. Shot from 12. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Pass to Booker from deep. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. 4-3. Bogdanovich, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Ayton. This one for 3. And it's Paul with the 3. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
O'Neal on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton passes to Paul. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Count it. Good.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got the game going here with the first basket for the Jazz. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jazz on D. Outside Lowry. Lock at 6. Over Bogdanovich.
And I love the activity level of Bogdanovich on the defensive end, using that height and length there to just crowd shooters.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Tries the spin move from 12 feet out. Butler, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that. Oh, great ball movement there.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley against Lowry. And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Outside Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Utah has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brett, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And stolen by Bogdanovich.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
The Heat trail by 13. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's Utah's ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Conley scanning the floor. Driving the lane. Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. Here's Lowry. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Heat trail by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler finds Adebayo. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Robinson. Butler sets a screen for Robinson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. 5 on the clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. And the pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. The shot misses. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Stolen by Robinson. Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Look, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Lowry against Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Mitchell outside. There's the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Passes it to Robinson.
Blocking foul called on Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Tucker can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen by Gobert. Robinson against Mitchell. Outside Conley. The dish now to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Mitchell against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the first half. Butler against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
The 3. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Rudy Gobert.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Conley left side. To the middle. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Mitchell with it. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Conley against Lowry. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Heat. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead.
19.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
27.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The kick out to Oladipo. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. To the paint. Picked his pocket. To the inside. Here's Martin. Rebound by House. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. 8-point game. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Feeds it to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Tremendous pick by Whiteside. Easily slips off the screen and completes the look at the rim.
Up top, Oladipo. He's covered by Gay. Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets it go with the three. The shot comes out. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Clarkson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's stolen by Martin. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo's running and finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, yeah, and if you didn't think Oladipo could fill the lane in transition, he answered your questions there.
Clarkson outside. Here he goes.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Oladipo. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Gay. Great D that time for Martin.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And now here comes Gay leading the break. And here we go. And here we go. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Whiteside finds Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Whiteside trying to break free, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Oladipo against Gay. Oladipo goes in. Going inside. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. House has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And it's Martin missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gay right side. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oladipo taking his time here. Down low. All alone. And the jam by Whiteside.
And you know what I was watching the whole time? Whiteside sprinting down the court. Reward the big man.
Outside, Martin. They could use a bucket. Miami no good on that time either. Jazz leading by 15. Outside, House. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. To the left side wing. A 3-ball. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Clarkson lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
And so it's Utah, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Conley with a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Robinson finds Tucker. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the defensive effort. Knocked away. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah leading by 17. Outside Conley. To the inside. For 3, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Butler. The Heat shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Robinson with it. Conley picks him up. Lowry drives in. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Conley against Lowry. Here's the 3. Gets a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Lowry for 3. No good on that one. And it's Utah the other way.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Step back on that one and let it fly.
You know, there was a time when 3-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley finds Bogdanovich. They double-team Conley from past the arc. They get it again.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Lowry can't get that one to fall. From downtown, Conley's shot is off. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Launches a 3. Lowry, good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Conley with it. The pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
star-spangled banner yet wave.
And a happy Thursday evening. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock with the drive. For 3, Robinson. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges outside. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Clock at 4. Here's Crowder.
Well, you have to love what Tucker did there defensively. Shows the fundamentals and intensity to lock down his man. Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges finds Booker. Four on the clock.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call a two-way player.
The open look. And no good, trying to use the glass. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Crowder. Over Adebayo. That one a little long. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Butler's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Booker to stop the run. Drains the triple.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Left side Robinson. Top of the key. Crowder grabs the miss.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Booker for 3. Miami grabs the miss. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Now Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Here's Bridges. 4 on the clock.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Bridges. The Heat making their last shot. Over Lowry. Bridges misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Lowry, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. It's Booker on the wing. Robinson defending. Lets the three fly, and that's good. Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 6.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Lowry. Tipped. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Shot clock at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Back to Crowder. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Robinson. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. Booker's got 10. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Up top, Ayton. Butler with a steal. Lowry, right side. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. Adebayo, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Paul can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Butler passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. It's Bridges on the wing. Robinson with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
pulls it from the top of the key, and Ayton pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo against Booker. And here's Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Again, the Heat misses.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Bridges misses. Butler against Booker. The shot by Butler, no good. Here's Bridges. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Robinson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And here's Lowry from the arc. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Now here's Lowry. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Robinson passes to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over McGee. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Now here's McGee. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Hero on the wing. The 3 ball. That shot missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Payne. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
McGee, a screen on Hero. And the Suns miss again. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Hero. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. To the right side for 3. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Hero with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Payne. It's a one-on-one situation. Fires the 3, and Hero with the 3. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Hero outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. For 3, Oladipo. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, how about the ability to work off the basketball for a point guard? Victor Oladipo in the catch and shoot. Okay.
It's Shamet on the wing. Here's McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. From the top of the key, they get it back. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Oladipo on the wing. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And yep, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The shot by Payne, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
It's Oladipo with a drive, and he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got 7 points.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Payne. Here's Johnson. And his first shot of the game, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Fourth quarter. Get out of your seat.
Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet, Cameron Johnson out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. Butler on the wing. Launches a 3. The Heat rebound. Adebayo passes to Butler. Tries again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Outside Payne. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Miami shooting a solid 47%. Craig against Butler. Over Craig. And again, the Heat missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. And stolen by Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul. Suns substitution.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the wing, right side. Butler on the wing. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Left side Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
Outside Tucker. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
That one drops for him. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Paul against Lowry. Up top, Robinson. Driving inside. Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Booker on the take for 3. Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
2 minutes.
Lowry against Paul. And he drives in. Puts it up from 15. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler with a steal. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Miami ball.
A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Bam Adebayo.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Booker against Lowry. Over Booker. Butler on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Crowder. Again, the Heat misses. And Phoenix has possession. 19-point game. Booker, good.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And here's Lowry. From deep three-point range, no good. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
Mitchell is the 2 guard.
Here we go.
O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Paul against Conley. Three-pointer. Crowder drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Conley. Out left to the wing. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Paul looking around. Oh, Ayton in position.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley against Paul. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by O'Neal. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Conley. And he drives in. Back to O'Neal. And they get it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
3-point field goal.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Crowder with the steal. Bridges kicks to Booker. No good from outside. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker the pass to Paul. Good D by Mitchell.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. And stolen by Booker. Inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. O'Neal kicks to Conley. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Crowder misses and the dry spell continues. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. Drops in the tray.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Ball against Conley. For 3, Booker. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And he's good on the three ball. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Conley scanning the floor. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. To the left wing. Shoots the three. O'Neal misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Ball outside. Over Conley. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
From deep three-point range, he's off on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Donovan out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They get it back. And Mitchell is right there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And no good that time. Some solid D from Paul.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. Stolen by Conley.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. Paul kicks to Booker. For Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 5. Unloads. Booker pulls it in.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
It's stolen by Gobert. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
Yes, so explosive more often than not. Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Launches it. Tries again. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
It's Crowder on the wing. It's covered by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And he finishes nicely on the way. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
And providing the support, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Utah.
Pass to O'Neal. And there's the drive. Back to Gobert. Passes it to O'Neal. And the three ball is good. O'Neal's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Took him no time at all on that one. Booker's got 11 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Jazz passing it around. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Booker left side. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bridges with the board. And stolen by Bogdanovich. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich. And now an 11-point Jazz lead. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right... Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Torrey Craig. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Johnson against Pascal. Johnson down low. And Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
The assist. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson and stolen by Whiteside. Takes the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns trail by 13.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Utah leading by 13. Clarkson looking for an opening.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Payne passes to McGee. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Clarkson up top, Payne covering, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
The drive by Clarkson. Gay kicks to Whiteside. Jacks up a 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Clarkson. Up and in on the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The tray. The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Gay in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
Shamet on the wing. For 3. Utah with the rebound.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Trailing by 17.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Clarkson outside. He dishes it to Whiteside. Clarkson on the wing. He's got 6. Off target from three-point range. Shamet with it. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to Pascal. Back to Clarkson. With the drive. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Gabe with the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Rudy running the floor like a point guard. His quickness in transition is blinding.
And so it's Utah in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Really left alone that time.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Payne. Down low, here's McGee. Gobert with the block. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside, Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Payne gets a wide open look. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Count that one.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Booker against Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Suns trail by 20. Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal against Bridges. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. For the three. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Mitchell outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Offensive rebound. Jazz leading by 23. Here's Conley. The dish to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pulls up. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
2 minutes remaining.
Ayton in the corner.
2 minutes.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Stolen by Michael Conley. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder, a screen on O'Neal. And there's the pass to Crowder. Chalk up 2 there.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Bridges against O'Neal. Fires the three. The Jazz again can't hit it. Crowder finds Bridges. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Thanks, Allie.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
With the crossover, it's blocked by Gobert. Three-pointer O'Neal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Mitchell. The layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Conley with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Heat misses.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Lowry. For 3, Robinson. Tucker with a screen to end the run. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And finished off by Adebayo.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Lowry against Conley. Back to Lowry. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Lowry. Now Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And they're running. For 3, Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Gobert. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 3 from Mitchell. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Gobert finds Mitchell. Knocked loose. And stolen by Adebayo. Here they come with numbers in transition. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Now Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Lowry drives in, and Gobert with a block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
He buries it from 3.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Robinson defending. Gobert with the bucket.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. Move around, give him options.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And here's Robinson. And stolen by Gobert. And here they come. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's O'Neal. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Lowry outside. Stolen by Conley. In transition. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Adebayo, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Tucker brings a double team. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. It's tipped to the paint. And another fast break chance for the Jazz. Here we go. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Butler. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Down low. And slam dunk by Tucker.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Conley against Lowry. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. From downtown, what a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
They already...
A dominating first half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Butler's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Conley with the ball. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Now Conley. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Pass to O'Neal from the baseline. The offensive rebound. Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Tucker. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's O'Neal. Left side, Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right wing. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. Going inside to the inside. And stolen by Gobert. And they're on the run. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
Lowry with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. That one falls.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Pass to Gobert. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. No good on the shot. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Conley against Adebayo. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. There's 37 seconds left in the third. The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. And the Heat shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Robinson can't hit. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. They get it again. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got 13 points.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Tucker. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Lowry, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Whiteside down low, working on Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Miami ball.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Lowry against Clarkson. Here's Adebayo. And again, the Heat missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Robinson passes to Adebayo.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Something every team strives for is getting points off turnovers, and they've done that in both halves.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pass to House. Outside Pascal. The three is up. The Jazz with another miss. And the Heat with possession. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. And another miss by Utah. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Utah has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Clarkson outside. Now Whiteside. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. For 3, Robinson. He drops it from range.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Whiteside. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gay finds Pascal. Here's House. Count it. House has got his first basket of the night.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
His range and timing protecting the rim. He blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
Spins. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Jazz. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Robinson against Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to House. Takes the three. Adebayo grabs the board. Butler with the ball. Over Gay. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.